What's going on, Domination Crew? It's Rico, and today we're going to be talking about why you should have a mentor. So before we get into it, everybody, let's welcome all the newcomers to the channel. I'm Rico, if you guys did not know. Me and Dan, my other partner, my homeboy, best friend over here, who is not here actually. But yeah, so we talk about everything Amazon, whether that's FBA, drop shipping. We really don't do retail arbitrage, so you're not going to hear that here. Shopify, eBay, just e-commerce in general. Entrepreneurial type endeavors, mentorship. If that sounds interesting to you, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click the little notification bell that's around here somewhere, so that way you guys can get updated on the videos. We're trying to go daily. We don't know if we're going to be able to pull that off, but we're at least doing 3-4 times a week. Like daily may be a stretch because we're engineers, we have careers, guys. But whatever. So for the rest of you guys that are our regulars, you already know what time it is, man. Let's get into it. So, why should you guys have a mentor? That can be a bit of a loaded question if you are a lazy turd. And I don't think you guys are lazy turds. So, having a mentor cuts down on a lot. It cuts down on the time for you to move forward and be successful with whatever skill you're trying to craft. So, case in point, when I was in college, when I first got there, I graduated from Penn State, if you guys didn't know. My professor, who was the head of the department at the time, he really took me under his wing, and I would not be as successful as I am without him. Like, I would not have my career if it wasn't for this guy. Like, I owe him everything. If you're watching, you have made the biggest impact on me and my kids' lives ever. Like, couldn't have done it without you. But anyway, I talk to him all the time. But if it wasn't for him guiding me and helping me grow into the engineer I am now, I wouldn't have been able to do it. Like, I probably would have been successful, but not near as quickly. Like, he opened a lot of doors for me, introduced me to a lot of people, that helped me get my internships, that helped me get my jobs, my first jobs, like, taught me the skills, like how to just basically network with people, like how to interact in that field. And he really cut down on that time for me to learn. Like, instead of me taking years to hone that craft and get good at it and try to make my way around the industry, it was like literally having a freaking conveyor belt through. And I was just like on this conveyor belt and just meeting everyone that I needed to, like taking me from point A to Z, and not like A, B, C, D and all this. It was like, boom, you're at point A here, we're going to get you to point Z, get you graduated, job, everything, making money, done. It was the most amazing thing. And having a mentor will do that for you in a myriad of ways. Like, and that's just one mentor. Like, I also have another mentor, this gentleman named Carmelo. Like, he coaches me in like business, like how to think like a millionaire, because he is a millionaire, how to prep myself and get good in the business arena. And just he's fantastic to have, because there's a lot of things that I didn't know about business, about how to run a business, about what having a business means, and all these things that would have taken me a while to figure out on my own. Like, all the failures that I had prior to this was because I really didn't have a mentor that kind of to guide me and show me these things. And like, I was successful ultimately without one, but it took a whole hell of a lot longer than if I would have just had someone show me in the first place. Instead of me seeking people out, I was hard-headed like a lot of people. I'm like, I can do this on my own. I don't need help, blah, 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 blah. Believe me, if everyone could do it, everyone would. There's a reason why there's really successful people, and there's a reason why there's not so successful people. Most of the really successful people have had mentors at some point. Grant Cardone has had mentors. Dan Locke, mentors. Alex Becker, mentors. PJ, Pejman from Exotic Car Hacks, he's had mentors. He even has a whole mentorship course, guys. Like, that's how important it is. Mentorship doesn't mean that you have someone like hold your hand and walk you through step by step. That's coaching. Like, you're not necessarily paying for a coach, you're paying for a mentor that'll uplift you and give you the tools necessary for you to go out and do it on your own. They teach you how to fish. They don't just give you the fish. If you want someone to give you the fish, then you get a coach. If you want someone to teach you how to fish, you get a mentor. All right. So like for us, like a lot of people look at us as mentors. Like right now, probably getting messages from the people that are in our course that consult with us, and we're their mentors. We help them. Like we teach them how to fish. Like, yeah, we give them some direct answers. So there may be a fish or two here or there, but for the most part, we mentor them. We not coach them, but we teach them how to be successful with Amazon. You get what I'm saying? So when you buy a course, you're like a lot of the gurus and Lamborghini gurus, like they don't really give you any mentorship. They're just like, all right, you bought this course. Here's all the material. Kind of figure it out on your own. And that's not the way it should be. Like buying a course isn't mentorship. Mentorship is helping the person who is supporting you. Like if you guys are looking up to us and you're like, I want to be the next 6-figure Amazon seller. How do I get there? I'm putting my faith in you guys. I'm paying you guys to help me get there. Then we're going to help you get there. We're going to teach you how to think like a 6-figure seller. Teach you the tools necessary to do that on your own. Like, yeah, we're there every step of the way. Like, you guys can check our Facebook groups, and we're super active and all that stuff. Like, we're active all across social media. Like, we bust our humps for you guys because, we feel that we're obligated to you, and for me, it's not just like, I'm giving you guys information. Like, I'm a mentor to a lot of people, and I want to help you guys. I want you guys to be successful, and that's no matter whether it's me or another YouTuber or a coach or anyone, just find a mentor, someone that can help you get to where you want to be. Don't go at it alone, guys, because in business and in life in general, there's a lot of moving parts, and a lot of people fail because they don't seek out the necessary help, to get to where they want to be. If you want to be a 6-figure Amazon seller, then you need to find someone who's a 6-figure Amazon seller. Like, don't just go into a Facebook group and be talking to other people who don't know what in the F they're doing. Like, a lot of people in there straight up don't know what in the world they're doing. That's why they're not making any money. But you're going in there asking for help from people who are at the same level who don't know what they're doing. That's stupid. That's really dumb. You should be finding people that know what they're doing. Who know what it's like to be a 6 or 7 figures, earner. That's who you need to be finding. That's who you need to be seeking out. Don't be afraid to seek those people out. Like, you're never going to get your questions answered by asking people that don't know what in the world they're doing. And that's what I was doing. I was asking people who were on the same level as me how to do all these different things, like how to be successful in business, how to be successful in life in general. They don't have anything figured out because they're just as broke as you are, as I was. How can someone who's broke teach you how to be wealthy? They can't really give you advice. Like, I was listening to people, they're like, oh, you should do this, invest in this, and buy this and this. And these people are like, they don't even have money to go invest. Like, why am I listening to them? That's so stupid. Find people that are going to help you, man. Find people that are going to get you to where you want to go. Like, stop trying to do it all on your own, because there's a lot of moving parts. A lot of moving parts. And a lot of people don't have all the necessary tools to put them together, okay? Like, you can't build a bridge with just a screwdriver. You get what I'm saying? And I hate seeing people fail. And I see a lot of people on social media failing because they don't have mentors or they don't want to seek them out because they're too proud. I have no problem saying that I have mentors. I have no problem saying that because these people help me get to where I'm at. Like, Carmelo's he's a freaking millionaire. A literal millionaire that I can hit up at any time and ask for advice on what I should be doing. What's the next step? Like, do you know how valuable that is? Do you know how amazing that is when it comes to helping you become a better business owner or a better businessman in general, just a better person? Like, there's a lot of students, that hit us up on a regular, and not just like asking questions about Amazon, just like life questions in general. Like, hey man, you guys still have your jobs. Like, how come you didn't quit your jobs yet? Like, you guys are super successful with Amazon. Like, why didn't you quit your jobs? It's like, mainly because you guys don't need us 24/7 yet. The day that you guys need us 24/7, that's when we'll quit our jobs and dedicate all our time to you. But right now, like, yeah, you guys require a lot of our time, but not so much that we can't fulfill our obligations with our day jobs. And we worked hard for our careers, so we love having our careers. We love what we do, so we're not going to give them up at the current time. And it helps show you guys that there's more to entrepreneurship than just, driving a Lamborghini and staying home all day. Like, we want to show you that the average person, the average, normal, everyday person can do what we've done and be successful, even if you have children like I have, even if you came from broken families like me and Dan. Me and Dan both came from, when I say humble beginnings, that's being generous. Like, we were broke, all right? Like, yeah, have you guys ever had to go to church to get your groceries? All right, like, yeah, we were that bad off. So, like, man, there's just so many things that can be said for us, like, trying to mentor you guys in our situation. Like, look, you don't have to listen to some of these bigger gurus, like, oh, quit your 9 to 5 and just do this, because that's not realistic for a lot of people. A lot of you guys have responsibilities and obligations, and it's just not feasible for you to quit your jobs. But guess what? Making an extra $50,000, $60,000 a year in profit will definitely go a long way in helping you improve your life. That'll double your income like that. So we want to show you guys, as mentors, we want to show you guys that it's not all about, like, the fancy cars and the big houses and all these things like that. Like, yeah, we have nice houses, and yeah, we have nice cars and all this stuff. And we'll probably buy nicer cars. But that's just because Amazon pays very well and we have our careers. So don't get hung up on this, like, oh, these gurus are great mentors type thing. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. There's a lot of these gurus out here that started off with a lot of money, or they came from families with money. You guys may not realize that, but, we all talk amongst ourselves here and there. We all, drop tidbits. Some people don't like, what this person teaches, another person doesn't like what this person teaches. But a lot of them didn't come from being broke. Like, when me and Dan say we came from being broke, we were broke. Like, pay less shoes type broke. Like, Goodwill shoes broke. Like, going to food pantries type broke. Like, that type of stuff. Like, when we said we didn't come from, millionaire parents. Our parents are not lawyers. They're not doctors. They're not, stunt doubles. They're not actors. They're none of these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, our parents instilled a hard work ethic in us, and that's just what it is. And we want to instill that in you guys. Like, there is no easy way to success. We'll never lie to you guys about that. We're not those type of mentors, and this is what you're going to get from us. This is what you guys can expect from, what you should expect from a mentor, and this is why you should find mentors that are going to keep it real with you. Because we're going to tell you right now, well, I'm going to tell you, at least Dan might not, but I'm going to tell you, and I'm pretty sure he would too. Entrepreneurship isn't for everybody, all right? Like, being a hardcore full-time entrepreneur is not for everybody. You guys, there's a lot of things you need to think about, that these guys don't talk about. You need to think about your health insurance. If you have kids, you need to figure out how you're going to feed these little turds all the time. Like, consistent, stable income, like, not everyone's going to make $100,000, $200,000 every freaking month. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not possible. So be mindful of that, man. Be mindful of who you're following. Be mindful of who you're asking advice from. Like, yeah, it's all, nice and glittery and glamorous and all this stuff. Like, yeah, man, we live in Hollywood and we have all this money and blah, 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 blah. But I can tell you right now, man, these mofos they probably pay somebody to write them a resume, but they don't have any job experience to even write a resume with. Like, they've never finished college or even been in some cases, so they can't coach you on that. They can't mentor you and be like, yo, the college experience is this. They can't tell you what it feels like to get that first post-college job, or what you should be doing, or what to expect in this type of field, or what companies are good for this, or what companies have these types of perks, this and this and this, because they're all just like secondhand that they've heard from somewhere or read in a magazine. So you need to find mentors that have real life experience. Like, yeah, it's cool to have a 2 Comma Club award. I want to get a 2 Comma Club award. Like, straight up, I want a 2 Comma Club award. But, if that's all that these people have, then what good are they really? Like, what can they really teach you about life in general? Like, they can't really teach you much. And that's what a mentor is supposed to do. A mentor is supposed to coach you and teach you in life about, hey, this is what you can expect. This is how things are going to go. Not just, you bought my course and that's it. That's just not the way it should be. All right, so keep that in mind. I know I went off on a little tangent, but that's something that grinds my gears because you guys deserve better. You deserve more than that, truthfully. And yeah, so that being said, man, make sure you guys, if you want to start selling on Amazon, because it's almost Q4, almost, it's getting close, you guys should be checking out the links below, man. Make sure you guys get the free ebook, man. It's completely free. You guys don't have to buy anything from us. It's completely free. It'll give you an idea of how to start drop shipping on Amazon, private label drop shipping, not the stuff that not the stuff that's against terms of service, the actual good stuff that you can do and make money with. Let's see what else. Sellix, like all the tools that we use are down there, man. Like, check them out, man. Check them out. Because guess what? Anyone can make money. Anyone can make money doing what we're doing. Like, even if you only make $2,000, $3,000 a month, guess what? That is way more money than you had before. People, don't get caught up in this, oh, we got to make $10,000, $15,000 every month. No, man, if you make an extra $1,000 or $2,000 every month, guess what? Your life would change. If someone came to you every first of the month was like, here's an extra $2,000. You mean to tell me that your life wouldn't change? Let somebody give me an extra $2,000 every month. I'm like, yo, man, we good. Thank you, baby. Straight. I can go get me a Lamborghini now. I'm just messing with y'all. No, I'm serious. I get a Lamborghini. But yeah, I'll check you guys out later, man. Be safe. If you can't be safe, be smart. All right, just don't mess up. You know what I'm saying? I will catch you guys later. Please, Domination Crew, make sure you subscribe. Join the fam. Let's have some fun. We do a lot of giveaways, man. Giving away PlayStations and all this stuff. You guys want free stuff? Then hey, we're your people. All right, later.